Hi guys, in this video I'm telling you the truth about vocal range. First, we are not equal and a few of us can sing like Maria, Michael, Freddie. It's true for their vocal agility, but it's also true for their vocal ranges, which are incredible. 4 octaves, or maybe 5 octaves. That's crazy good. When I say good, I don't mean that if you don't have those octaves, your voice is bad. That's not what I mean. But it's true that they could sing any songs and very varied melody, which could go from the low notes to the high notes. But what can we do about that? The truth is that singing 2.5 octaves or 3 is already really great. And you don't believe me? Well, believe me, if you already master those 2 octaves and half or 3 octaves, you can sing very big songs with high notes and low notes, and that's all you need. But you need to master it all on your whole range. Having a unique vocal sound and a very strong identity in your music is much more important than being able to sing on 4 octaves and being able to belt this note. It's true that we always compare ourselves to others and we want to sing like her or we want to sing like him, but we are not them. We are ourselves. So what do we do with that? Well, are you gonna just sit and cry and not sing anymore? Well, maybe you can improve your voice, but maybe you're not gonna improve and win notes as much as you should to sing a Maria song or a Michael song. So what do? You write your own music and you search, you just create your identity, your musical identity, and you play with your voice, and it's going to be all good because it's going to be your music and your voice and yourself. About the vocal range, lots of us, we want to go higher, always higher, and we just forget that developing our low range is as much as important as singing high, because if you develop your low range, you're gonna win 2 or 3 notes maybe, and it's gonna give you a richer sound, which is what you want. You wanna take your voice to its best. So develop your low notes as much as your high notes. Plus, there is the head voice. We tend to think that head voice is only for classical music, but it's completely wrong. Just think about Queen for rock, or let's say John Legend for soul, in his song "And I give you all of me." The all is in head voice. Just go back and listen to him and you're gonna hear that he plays with his head voice and mixed and chest, and it's as much important as just singing your chest voice, strong voice. It's not only about proving something, it's also about being able to convey emotion, and emotions are not only with the strength, and you can be sweet and tender. So we can improve our vocal range, it's true, but maybe not as much as we would like to. How can we improve our vocal range? We can improve our vocal range in the low notes and gain maybe 3-4 notes, but depending where you're at in your singing, depending if you already sing in your head voice or not, you can also improve in the high range and maybe win like a 8 or 12 notes. So sing in your low notes, sing in your middle range, sing in your high range, and remember to use your head voice too, so you can really develop the mixed voice also, okay? How do we do that? We gotta start in our middle range. So we start in the voice where you're speaking, like I am speaking like that. If I hold the notes, it's pretty low. So I start here when I warm up, and it's also true when I start scales. I tend to start in my speaking voice, and you should do the same. It's gonna be easier, and you can already work on your vocal agility and the ear and all the little runs. Sing them first at the level of your speaking voice. Then the best to improve your vocal range is to sing scales. It's not boring, I promise. You can really sing funny scales. I do it with my students every day, and we gotta put funny words or funny melodies. It's really great and funky and fun. So start with the scales. In major and minor scales, very important, and you just go up or down the scales, half a step each time, half a step higher, half a step lower, so it's a semitone. And you just stay. When you don't feel comfy, that means that your vocal folds are not very happy at the place where you're at. Maybe it's too high, so you just stay and you just repeat, and you go a little bit down, and then you go a little bit higher, and you go a little bit down again, and then higher again. So really take your time to improve that vocal range. Don't rush. I know we all want to sing better very fast, and because there is this song we want to master, but if you do that, you can injure your vocal folds, or they can remember that it hurts when you're at this note, and your throat is gonna remember that, and it can make the gesture like it tightens up and things like that. You want to go with ease, comfy, and don't rush. Take your time. You're gonna win those notes. Maybe not 1 octave, but maybe a few notes higher and a few notes lower. Think about your tone. Think about how you breathe, how you support your singing, and really take it slowly. Last advice I would give you is to stop comparing yourself to others. We always compare ourselves to others, and because we want to sing like him or we want to sing like her, but we are not him or her. We're just us. You're better. You're better than him or her because you're yourself. So stop comparing yourself to others. Compare yourself to yourself. You start at a point A, you stop at a point B, record yourself and hear the difference from the point A to the point B, and you're gonna improve, it's sure. But stop comparing yourself to others. It's very bad for your confidence, and you don't want that. You want to be happy with what you have. you want to work on your vocals, but you know, you don't want to feel bad and ashamed of how you sing, because you shouldn't. You're just as good as anybody else. So just take a keyboard. If you don't have a keyboard, you can download an app like Virtuoso. This is the one I use when I don't have my keyboard. It's Virtuoso. It's a small keyboard, and you start speaking, spot the note where you're at when you're speaking, and then you go up and you sing scales from here, up and down, half step by half step. Stop when it's starting to be, you know, shaky or you don't feel comfy, and then go back and go up. It's gonna be all good. I hope you liked the truth about the vocal range, and I'll see you in another video.